He has stayed on side. It is 1-0, and maybe, just maybe, there is a playoff spot waiting for it.
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of Borderline Glory here with Saint-Etienne. Today we've got our final games of the league phase and hopefully not our final games of the Champions League. If we're going to take a look, first of all we will go and take a look at the fixtures. I think that will give us a bit more context. It's not been much better for us since last time out. We had these two games. We've had quite a few games since then. We've had in total 9 games, which just not been very good. 2 more losses in the Champions League, a loss in the Cup against SC Bastia, who are a second division, or might even be a second division team. We rotated the team a bit for that one, but it just didn't go well for us. In the league as well, we've had a loss there, draw there, loss there, win, and then a draw, a win. So what's that? 2 wins, 2 losses and a draw, something like that. Yeah, it does look like it. So it's not been too bad. The current position in the league is 10th place, as you can see here, after 18 games, which is not too bad. We're only 4 points behind Monaco in 6th place, but the Champions League, most importantly, there's not been any improvement. We played against Barcelona and Man City. We did alright in this Man City game, but alright is not enough if we can't come away with any points. So the situation is looking quite difficult for us. Some teams here have already played 7th game, have they? Yeah, it does look like they have, but we have got our work cut out for these games coming up. We're going to be challenging Wolfsburg today in a game which could be a deciding game for the last spot, genuinely, in the playoffs. Leipzig are there as well, but we play against Galatasaray, who are in 18th place there, and then Wolfsburg after that in 23rd. We are on 3 points, 31st place, as you can see there, 5 losses and only that 1 win, which we saw in the opening episode. But we've got to believe today is the dream, and hopefully we can go and try and pull it off. What a remarkable result it would be if we can go and do it. Let's go and get straight into it. The first game of the day against Galatasaray. Both of these, by the way, at home. So the team for this game against Galatasaray starts with Trigueros in goal. We've got a backline of Agbenifo, Zajac, Juanma and Barber. We've got Jaworski, Blázquez, Nuhard in the middle, Minge on the left, Luis on the right, and Diakite up top. Kick-off here in this game against Galatasaray. No time to mess around with those anthems. We've got to get straight into this game here. Galatasaray is always going to be a tough game. They've got Mbappe on the right wing, which is always interesting. It's actually Ethan Mbappe. I was thinking we actually had an Mbappe in our youth ranks. I thought it might have been him, but no, it is Ethan Mbappe. It's going to be a tough game for us, but there's no reason why we can't go on and put on a good display. We have the quality. We have a very strong team on the pitch today, and hopefully they can pull it off and go and get the first of 2 wins at least that we will need to have any chance of trying to qualify. Diakite could be in behind it. He's going to look to have the shot. He does put it in. It is going to potentially be an offside. There is going to be a check with the VAR, but if he has timed this correctly, then it could just be an onside for us and a goal to open up the scoring. He has stayed onside. It is 1-0. And maybe, just maybe, there is a playoff spot waiting for us. It's a lovely ball. Diakite just sneaks in behind there, and he's made it 1-0. Exactly the start that we needed. You know, we've always been looking ahead to these games as big ones for us, both at home, both against teams that, from our draw, we have to beat ultimately. I'm not saying we can beat them. I don't see why we can't, but there's no guarantee. But if there's games that we had to win, it would be these two. It's disappointing that in 5 games we've not been able to pick up a single point, but I guess the good thing there is that we've managed to stay competitive in quite a lot of them. It's been a good experience, a good test for us, and yeah, we picked up those 3 points at the start of the campaign, which if we hadn't, then even if we got 2 wins today, there probably would have been no chance of us getting a playoff spot. As it stands, where do we move up to? I think it said about 27th, which is always good. And as we've said, I don't know who Wolfsburg are playing today, but should they lose their game, it does look like it could be an all stakes game in that one for a playoff spot, and what a game it will make if that is the case. Luis is in behind here. Where can he find with this ball? He finds Blázquez. He's going to fall out to the edge of the area. Agbenifo is going to look to put on a bit of pressure. He's not able to do anything with that, and now it is going to be Mbappe who will look to counter down this right hand side, but it is cut out there with a lovely bit of defending. Up to 27th place, we've overtaken quite a few teams, leapfrogged them and gone ahead 6 points on the board. It's been a very, very interesting campaign, a really enjoyable one, but at the end of it all, only 2 teams. It looks like mathematically we are out the equation of going any higher than 23rd place, and only 2 teams will come away with a position in these playoffs, and hopefully one of those will be us. But we've got to keep playing well. We have to continue the way that we are. We've had a very good start in this game here, but we are nowhere near the end, nowhere near the finishing line, and hopefully it just continues like this going into this second half. Galatasaray have had the first chance. They've managed to hit the woodwork from quite some distance, but so far in this game we've been the real driving force, the real dominant team, and hopefully that is going to continue as we head into the second half. By the way, could we just give ourselves some credit? The teams that we've had to play in this draw, that we've been given a very, very tough set of fixtures. We will go and take a look in a second at half time as the Galatasaray goalkeeper plays this out to this right hand side. A bit of pressing, winning this ball up high could create a very interesting chance for us. Mainz wins it back, and that is going to be half time. Can I just say, credit to these boys, some of the teams we've had to play in this whole draw. If we're going to take a look at the table, no idea why it does that black screen. We've had to play against Napoli, Man City, and then as well, I don't know why it's glitching so much because I've just clicked the table and it's taken us to some fixtures. We've had to play Napoli, Man City, who else have we had to play? Barcelona there, Benfica. Those 4 teams alone are in the top 12, and then alongside that we've also had to play we will have to play Wolfsburg, who are in 19th, but Galatasaray, who are in 21st, Bayern Munich in 25th, and then as well Red Star, who are down in 33rd. There's been only 1 team below us in the table, which to be fair would make sense because we have lost to a lot of them, but the quality of teams we've had to play has been absolutely ridiculous. And we held our own in a lot of those, even if we didn't come away with the result that we wanted to. And in this game, we're 1-0 up. We've taken our chance in this game so far, and it's just going to continue going into the rest of this one and into that second one against Wolfsburg, which will be a tough one, but we have that home advantage. We looked ahead to these games. That 1 point that we needed could be the difference in all of those 5 games. We didn't take our chances at all in those ones, but it could be enough. The 9 points, we'll have to see. Here is Diakite. He's advancing. Can he look to square it? Where will he go? He plays in. Agbenifo with a shot, and that is it's hit the post by the looks of it. That is so unlucky to not go and score there. Every moment in this game counts. Absolutely high stakes, mega stakes, and all or nothing here in these games, and it's made for a very, very interesting final day of football coming up here. 50 minutes gone. Mainz, where can he go? He tries to play it into the path of someone. It finds Luis here down this right hand side. Can he look to go and pull it back? Where will he go? Square, he beats his man. He's in behind. Jose Luis with the shot. So unlucky to not score there. It's an interesting decision to go to the near post, but he's gone for it. We are absolutely all over this Galatasaray team. Very positive stuff here, and hopefully it's just going to carry on. It has to. It's all or nothing, and we just have to, remain patient, continue to play this way, and I'm sure we will get over the line. Agbenifo down the line. He finds Mainz with the lovely ball. Can he go and play it into the middle? What will he do? He beats his man. He's going to square it. He finds Agbenifo. He has the shot. Mainz is in behind, and is anyone going to put it in? What is going on here? It's floating around, but all of a sudden it could be Galatasaray with the counter-attacking opportunity down this right hand side. It is one of the Mbappe brothers on the ball, but he's not able to do anything with it in the end. We've had an absolutely incredible display here. It's not been the best time for us in terms of form, crashing out of the French Cup, losing 5 games in the Champions League, and we're in 10th place in the league, but this has been one of our best games, if not the best game of the season, with the way we've been playing. We will go and look to make a few changes here. I'm going to secure up the back line. I'm going to bring Liddell on the back there. I'm going to bring Jaworski off, bring in Jegu for some fresh legs. We'll make those 2 changes there and see how they will work out for us. But we've been very, very good. This team on the pitch doesn't need much changing if they continue to play in the way that they are. It's even it's getting a little bit worse for us by the looks of it. There is 3 teams ahead of us, and Rennes, as you can see there, one of our French counterparts, are currently in 24th. We cannot go any higher then Galatasaray are in 22nd. There's been another change there actually. 2 spots have now opened up. Leipzig look to have conceded. The big thing that we were trying to manage and has kind of gone against us now is the goal difference. That is definitely turned against us. I think we're on it'll be -9 now, which is a lot worse off than some of the teams around us. When you play against such high scoring teams, such teams with quality, there's a chance here for Galatasaray though. We'll talk about that in a second. The square ball cleared by Zakaj. Diakite needs to put on the pressure. Where will he go? It goes back into the path of a Galatasaray player. We win it back. Lovely stuff. Mange could be in behind here. He's advancing with this ball and nothing comes from that. In the end, there's a free kick though. Very nervy times. I mean, a goal here would crash us out of the Champions League, so we have to be on the mark. Here's Newhard with a free kick. It's just hit the woodwork or something. I don't know what's gone on. This game has just been absolutely mental. How we've not managed to score another goal is beyond me. But yeah, 2 spots open up. Goal difference not in our favour. We just need to win games. It's as simple as that. But the full-time whistle goes, and we picked up one of the 2 wins that we needed. Now, before we get into this game against Wolfsburg, we'll go and ease a few nerves just so we know the position we are in. 5 teams competing for 2 spots. As you can see here, we are at the bottom of all those. The other teams who are in action are Real Betis, Bayern Munich, Leipzig and Rennes. And who they are playing, we've got Rennes playing Dortmund in 4th place. We've also got Bayern Munich playing Barcelona, so 2 games. That should be quite favourable for us. As well, alongside that, we have RB Leipzig playing AC Milan, which should be a bit of a tricky game, but Leipzig could definitely do alright in that one if they turn up. And then Real Betis are playing against the team we just beat in Galatasaray. Let's go and get straight into it. The team for this game, no changes. It starts with Trugera in goal, backline of Agbenifo, Zajak, Juanma and Barber. We've got Jaworski, Blazquez, Newhard in the middle, Mange on the left, Luis on the right and Diakite up top. As we walk out here in the Stade Geoffroy Guichard, we are ready to go for this game. The 2 teams walking out, Wolfsburg coming in there, all back kit, looking very nice, but we are in the famous green and white colours of Saint-Etienne. We're trying to get to the position this team once was in that Champions League final. Maybe go one better, but it all starts here. We need to get over the line, pick up 3 points and book our place in these playoffs. We get underway here in this game. It's Juanma on the ball. He goes out wide to Jose Luis. Where can he go? Might be a bit of an early chance for us. Nothing coming from that one. But you know, this is what it's all about. You know, with these types of games, we do drop down a little bit there. I don't know why I mentioned that, because Young Boys just get an early goal. If we score, we go well ahead of them. This is what the Champions League is all about. These games. This is the moments that we create on this channel. What a moment it's going to be if we qualify. If we don't, we fought until the very end. We can be very happy with that, a very respectable effort, but we have the quality to go and qualify, so let's go and see if we can do it. Here is Mange on the ball. He cuts in. Can he have the shot? He does. Just goes over the bar. In the end, a good early chance for us though, inside 8 minutes. Wolfsburg, good team. They've already booked their place in the playoffs, so have many other teams above us, quite a few French teams that I'm seeing here. We've got Rennes who are in this this final kind of playoff stage, and they are currently, are they the team in 23rd or something that we can't see? It looks like Bayern Munich are the team who've gone ahead. Looks like every team has gone ahead, including Real Betis. They might have got just a point. Bayern Munich it is. Where are we? We've got Standard Liège who've managed to climb up. Where's everyone else gone? Have Rennes gone completely ahead? I don't really know. Here is the Wolfsburg goalkeeper standing over this goal kick. All we need to do now is just go and get a goal, go 1-0 up, and then see the position from there. Just hope it changes around. We've got a lot of time for stuff to go and change, and it can change in this game. Diakite is in behind. He has the shot. It is a save from the Wolfsburg goalkeeper, and it is going to be a goal kick or maybe even a free kick for them there. It is Man City, a team who we lost to, are currently top of the table, which is always nice to see. The type of games that we had, but we can't complain about that now. We're in this position looking for those 9 points. It's a shame really, you know, in those 5 games, particularly that Benfica game, we didn't get that 1 point, but it just makes, I guess, this final day all the more entertaining. 30 minutes gone, we've the scores at 0-0. We've had a chance, but also Wolfsburg have had their chances, and it's just been a game that's been hanging in the loom so far. If we were to score here, we would go up to 9 points. That would not be enough because of the goal difference factor and stuff like that. To miss out on goal difference would be really frustrating, but with the games that we've had, it's understandable. I guess the positive that would come out of not qualifying would be the fact that we can focus on the league a little bit more. getting that Conference League spot, because we are a little bit behind in the gap between these two games. We did have a win against Clermont-Foot, a 2-0 win with 2 Diakite goals, which takes him up to how many goals in the league now? 12 in the league. Only 2 in the Champions League, but if he scores one here, that could potentially be the biggest goal of his career in trying to qualify for these playoffs. But it is Bayern Munich and Real Betis who are winning their games respectively. Agbenifo, can he play this ball into the middle, find the head of someone? Where will it go? Back post, Juanma is there. That is the goal we were looking for. After 50 minutes, we have done it. Exactly what we needed. We've set the tone for the rest of this game. We're showing that we are in the mix for this playoff spot. It's a lovely header. He gets up at the back post and he gives the keeper absolutely no chance. He's scrambling for it in the end, and that is 1-0 here in this game. Let's take a look at the updated situation. It is Real Betis ahead of us and Bayern Munich, but if goals are scored in those games, then we would go ahead. We need a Barcelona goal and we need 2 Galatasaray goals. Now that is quite the tough ask to go and get, but if they go and do it, then it would be a playoff spot for us. But the goals don't look like they're coming, and that could be it. We've done all we can, but it's just not happening for us by the looks of it. The other teams are losing. AC Milan beating Leipzig 3-0, and Rennes I think have gone well ahead, so that doesn't actually affect us in the end. Here's Juanma on the ball. He's on a lovely little run here. He's going to play it out to the left hand side for Agbenifo, who did get the assist from that corner. Zakaj tries to find Blasquez in the middle. He's not able to. There's a ball in behind here, potentially offside. It doesn't look like it. The shot does go in and it's wide in the end. Not to worry about that. We're going to make some changes here. We're going to bring along Gallo on. Where was this form in the early parts of the season? We just needed 1 point, and we would be through. And in 5 games we couldn't find it. We've had very tough games, as we've seen, and the teams where they are in the table now, it has been very, very tough for us. Has there been any updates in terms of goals? It does not look like it. It could be the end of our Champions League run. There is a Galatasaray goal, which is always nice. We might just be a bit patient. We need 2 more goals, a Barcelona goal and a Galatasaray goal. Barcelona did score 4 against us, and now they can't find one against Bayern Munich, the team who did beat us 2-0 at home or something like that. There is a goal for Galatasaray. We just need 1 Barcelona goal. Is it going to come though? It doesn't look like it will. Maybe it comes after the game ends, and there's one final chance for us here. It could happen. It could happen. Who knows? Agbenifo is going to play this ball into the middle. Who will he find with it? We may just finish 1 position off, 1 point off qualifying for the playoffs. 5 games we didn't take it. Oh, that's going to be heartbreaking. There's another chance. Is there going to be a penalty potentially? There isn't. It is going to be another corner. 1 Barcelona goal. You scored 4 against us. Can you not go and get 1? It doesn't look like they have, and the full-time whistle is gone. We're going to scroll down this table, and we've missed out on goal difference. If we'd beat Bayern Munich, if we got a point against Bayern Munich, we would be through to these playoffs. How heartbreaking is that? So there you have it. We missed out by the finest of margins in qualifying for the next round of the Champions League. We did all we could, but it just did not come off for us in the end. But we can be very happy with what we've done. 3 wins in the Champions League. We will take this heartbreak and as well this experience through into next season, where hopefully we will have a Conference League spot. But if you did enjoy that episode, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Make sure to go and join the Discord down below. I'll leave you all with this little tune. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all for another video soon. Thank you. Bye bye.